I want more events where you have to use specific cars and specific tracks, and specific like combos. Like the event structure of Horizon 4 was 2 and 3 and 4. 3 was worse, but 3 and 4 are just way too open. It gives you too many options, which means like I don't feel like there's progression. I just feel like I'm doing stuff for the sake of doing stuff. Like even in Gran Turismo, it's like cool. I gotta buy this car because if I need this car for this event, and then I gotta upgrade this car.
Are we able to adjust tire pressure after park firme?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember someone telling us last week we could do that. Taylor, I hard disagree with you, and this is why. Actually, I'm glad because, again, I'm probably not going to be buying and playing Motorsport like I used to. Anyway, so take that for what you will. But in my opinion, Horizon is just, it's not like it's a bad game. It's just like it's kind of gotten stale to me because they haven't changed anything in so many iterations of the game. Anything like super huge.
Please. Car ready to leave.
Well, you don't choose supercars. So what normally happens in a Forza game was you get rewarded for playing the old games by getting like 15 cars off the bat. And then on top of that, like, it's not hard to earn money. It's not hard to I would love to see the speed run of like how fast is it to get a Bugatti Veyron right off the bat. Like getting a fast car to preview at the start of the game is normal and almost like I like that, but I want to be able to like feel the sense of progression. Give me a reason to play the single player, and then the multiplayer can be what it is, like a nice thing to do after you've beaten the game, not the game. My problem is that Forza Motorsport 7 was not good. Wasn't a bad game per se, but like the Forza Motorsport franchise needed a good shot in the arm. Like I'd like to see Horizon get a nice breath of fresh air, but at the same time it's still good. It's still going to sell games, and even if they don't change anything with how the game actually works, that's fine. Go past. Like that's totally cool. Like it's kind of shitty, but like Motorsport, if Motorsport put out a Motorsport 8 that was what they normally do and just kind of polish a turd, you know what I mean? Motorsport would have died. That would have been the end of Forza Motorsport. So the fact that they're taking their time to release the next... Go on, come on, Lando. You're a fucking idiot, dude. Holy fuck, the AI's stupid. Go! Go then! What are you doing? Okay, we're gonna stop. Fucking holy shit. I lifted to let him go. Yeah, so there will be no progression again.
Oh, I'm
so
upset.
5's gonna be a throwaway game too. That's disappointing. It'll be fun for a couple months, and then people are gonna complain that it's bad. It's gonna be the same game over again. Forza fans are dumb. Horizon 4 is boring. I can't stand it. Boring game. You know, they gotta do this. Hey guys, we added the Supra. Like, morons. That's why the game's never gonna get any better. Because they just dangle shiny things in front of you, and you're like, this is the best game I've ever played. Honestly, Isra, you should. Cuplung, hello. Good evening. We're complaining. Welcome to Team Whiners. About what? They announced the new Horizon, and I'm not too impressed. Well, they obviously announced it, but, like, there's more stuff coming out about it, and, like, all the things they needed to change about Horizon don't look like they're getting any sort of updates or changes. Which is pretty typical of, Forza. I have a lot of hope for the new Motorsport, but at the same time, I will not be surprised if it's a dumpster. They're really taking their time with it, and from what I've been told, like, they're changing a lot. But, it is what it is. Nothing else. The new Hot Wheels game looks fun. I mean, it doesn't look like it's gonna change the face of gaming as we know it, but it looks fun. Come on, come on. There you go. I cannot wait. I know this is probably, I'm in the minority, but Cruise and Blast, I can't wait to play. Horizon is just now a game for people who like racing games but aren't particularly interested in cars. But it's a style of racing game that's made for people who should be interested in cars. It's not like a Wreckfest or like a Burnout, which are great games for people who like racing who aren't interested in cars. Because the cars aren't the stars really in that game. It's the gameplay. And the world, and like... Grand Theft Auto is also another great example of that, for the racing and driving around. Horizon's a game for people who like cars, who don't really care about driving them, which is, I don't understand who it's for. I still get comments like every week on my how to get 3 stars drift tutorial. Everyone's saying this game is too hard. I was like, oh my god. Literally a baby game. Oh, that's not where you want to put the car. No, you're not jaded. I barely get excited for new games now. We're gonna go for another lap. This drive like shit here. Car doesn't turn now. Well, even then, like, every game, instead of just putting out new, like, sequels, games are just getting re-releases with, like, 2 things changed. I hate to sound like a boomer, but games have definitely changed since from when I was a child. And it's not the developer's fault. They develop what sells. The reason Horizon has no progressions because that's how people like it. I don't mean like us, I mean like in general. I remember when Horizon 4 came out, people complained that they couldn't get the fastest car in the game in the first 10 minutes. They're like, this game sucks, how do I get, what's the fastest car in the game? I'm like, it doesn't matter. The wheel is really close, I use a desk mount. If I sit any farther back, I'm gonna be too far back from the monitor. It's not just you. See if I can get one more lap out of it. just come in. Get new boots. I'm cautiously optimistic for the new test drive. You never know. If it's like a month from launch and we haven't heard anything good, then other than cars and like screenshots, then I'll be a little nervous. Oh my god. I'm hoping that it's at least good enough to like push devs into maybe wanting to pursue arcade racers again. Because the arcade racing genre has been dead as a dodo since like Horizon 3 came out. TDU, Grid Legends, Hot Wheels. On the Switch, with a lot of compromises, I would assume. I'm honestly not even, like, I'm a little nervous because even Rims Racing, which is made by, it's either made by the same devs or put out by the same publisher. It's definitely the same publisher. Looks awful. Like, it looks like a decent game, but, like, it visually is terrible. And, like, it has, like, 3 frames per second. What'd you say? All right, cool. Good talk. I think GT7 might be, like, our next hope of, like, a really solid single-player experience.
Engine fired, we're set.
But who knows when that's going to be. If GT7 has a half-decent to good career, it's going to pop off. You spoke, but then never said anything. Ryan! Hey! I don't think he can hear me.
Guess who forgot to put his audio device back in his ear?
You whispered something. I was like, "Hey, what'd you say?" Oh, okay, good talk. Thanks, man. Okay. I'm like, is he
I said. Fucking moron. No, I said, ooh, we're close. We're only like a 10th off each other.
Those fucking chicane curves, man.
Yeah.
Because you need to roll on the first part of the curb, but the second part of the curb will literally kill you. So it's either you blow the curb entirely and go through the corner slow, or you hit the curb and you go through the corner slow. There's no winning.
It really isn't. It's a pain in the ass.
More than a 10th in this lap, though, so I'm gonna keep going.
You know what, Taylor? I feel like Keenan one has. Oh, I'm unmuted. That was a cool spin. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, dang.
What's up, gamer?
Are you on your out lap?
Yes. No.
I blew the hell out of turn one.
Remaining.
Did it come?
I'm just trying to save hot lap and fuel. Is Taylor talking shit?
Taylor's trying to make me play mind games.
Yeah, I just did a 360 head first into the wall. I don't think that's necessary. I think I can absolutely take care of myself.
She wants me to start talking shit, get you riled up, basically.
I am the one who shits. Ah!
There she goes.
I brake too early. I'm so good at turn 1, and all of a sudden I can't do it. I really only have one more chance, too. So fucking annoying. Because I know it's going to rain. I know my start's not going to be that great. So I'm like really trying to put emphasis on qualifying position. I'd like to start in the top 5. I know I have a ton of time left.
Fucking S's.
Tsunoda is behind you. Their best lap time is a 1 minute 15.9.
I gotta go if I want any other chance at this lap. But I also want to save what I can of my tires and my fuel. Oh, that was just like, that was my mistake. I just cut the corner too tight. I was looking for time that just wasn't there. I hope we have enough for one more lap. Tires won't be there, but I know I can find a ton of time. Yeah, it's supposed to rain all race. I'm not excited. I'm not good in the rain. Okay, so just don't stop this time. We got work. I give up.
Oh, that was the same exact place I spun.
I did one shit lap and then spun every other lap.
Fuck.
I had at least another half a second.
Yeah.
The tires were fucking fried on that one. I couldn't do anything. It was understeering everywhere.
Yeah, those tires basically only had like one good lap in them.
Yeah, they die so fast here. Yeah, see, I probably could have got something close to you. I don't think I would have got the 2, but... I'm so mad. I punched my wheel. I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, ouch.
Well, like, it's so fucking irritating that you can't just quit to pits.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, lap's blown. Got to come into the pits, get new tires, go back out of it. It's just so much fucking time wasting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kill me. it's gonna rain. Even better.
Yeah.
The patience will be
Oh
tested.
wait. Just in case you weren't mad enough.
Water, I'll be right back.
Obviously, I expected a better session,
Never
but
go to
these
spawn,
things
it
happen
never
from time
rains
to
there,
time.
right?
Try to make up for it in the race.
It doesn't rain at Spa.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm not happy, but
It's probably going to get worse.
yeah, I'm just gonna do what we did at Baku, and wherever I finish is wherever I finish.
Yeah, fuck it. I was contemplating taking a grid penalty, but nah.
It's too risky in the rain because we are gonna drop back, right? So
Right.
We're
Well,
live
hopefully
on
not,
the
but-
outskirts of the capital, Budapest, at a track that's extremely popular with both the fans
Looks
and
like
our
maybe
drivers.
enters.
I'm of course talking about the Hungaroring, where we're about to begin the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats. 14 corners,
Like Monaco
6 to
without the
left,
boats,
8 to the
meanwhile
right,
rain.
and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race.
nah, not really Blitzkrieg. This game is still very not
Joining me on this very wet day is a man
like
who's
the
no
difference between this and
stranger
an
to
actual
driving
F1
in
car in a
miserable
sim is
conditions.
huge.
Anthony Davidson, you've driven open cockpit, you've
It's
driven
definitely
sports cars. How does the wet weather
quite
experience
realistic in the
change
sense that the
between
car is
different
not-
disciplines?
Well, I wouldn't say there's much difference in all honesty. You know, besides the terrifying
babies,
closing
but
speeds you find in sports cars.
it's
with
still
different
controller
categories all
friendly.
sharing the same track.
There's no
Driving
dirty
in the
air,
rain is,
really.
well, driving in the rain. Of course, the biggest difference between the two is the closed cockpit versus the open cockpit.
Like, it's
You get the
fairly
luxury of
realistic, but
staying
they
dry
tone
in
it
a
down in
sports
places
car,
that just would
but
kill the
if
fun.
your
Because you
screen weather
imagine if
gets
there's,
dirty,
like,
well, that's a
accurate
pit
dirty
stop,
air in this
not
game,
just wiping your
and anytime you
visor
got
or
close to
pulling
someone, you
away a
just
tear
pushed
off.
and you
But
couldn't
most of
steer.
the time, you know,
People would
they're
hate
both
it. No one would play
towards
this.
each other, to be honest.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton,
Fifth row,
Leclerc,
best row.
Lando Norris, and Perez. Ricardo, Sainz, Crab, and Watt.
Oh, hey, I guess
Tsunoda,
someone got a penalty.
Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, and Raikkonen. Russell, Mazepin, Nicholas Latifi, and Pierre Gasly. Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon.
Well, that's
rounds off
just
the
in
grid.
general.
It's almost time.
You can
for
play
those
any game on a
5
shitty
red
wheel and
lights
it's not
to
going to
go
feel
out.
realistic, and then
Then
play it on a
let's
good
see
wheel and it
who
feels a
can
lot better.
prevail today.
Anywho, don't really have to think about the
Tires.
strap. I'm gonna go down a little bit more in pressures. And then brake bias is fine. And lower the diff. Hopefully, that's good enough. I'm just going one stop.
Okay.
I don't really notice tire.
What
wear
about
in the rain.
pressures?
I don't know. I just winged it. Do you want to know what I did?
What you did?
I'm going to check. So for pressures, I went 22.6 and 22.7.
22.6, 22.7. All right.
And then for the diff, I went 62 or 67, 62.
Oh, 67, 62. Okay.
This is a Thrustmaster.
Thank you.
TX, so it's one step above. I'm
I
going
need to
to
look
wait
at my
for
strategy.
the race to start. We'll play the ad on the outlap instead of you guys watching me do an outlap, which you could still do if you hit RynoGT and watch my good pal Ryan stream. Again, this stream was been sponsored by Thrustmaster. They're supporting the channel and sent me a wheel. Obviously, sent Ryan a wheel for us to play F1. So thank you again, Thrustmaster, for supporting us.
Okay, how was the
And
pull away?
we're gonna give them a quick shout out, and then we'll jump to the start of the race.
But we need
So yeah, thank you, Thrustmaster. And yeah, this is a TX. TMX is one step below, I believe. TX is just a bit more solid in its construction. I think the TMX is on par with the T150. This is basically a T300, but it's for Xbox. Because they didn't have any T300s left. Godspeed.
Good luck, driver. Remember big toe.
I'm very scared. Oh, I'm going to die immediately. I've already written this off.
Yeah.
the rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Make sure you update the software, Aeroteq, because I played Project Cars 2 on this wheel and didn't have any force feedback issues.
Oh, they stopping.
Jesus Christ. I get a good start and then get pit maneuvered. Awesome. Fuck off, Schumacher. Got a great start, and then Sainz decided I should be pit maneuvered.
Oh, I might have contributed to that because I went 3 wide on you in signs.
No, I gave him room. He just kept turning into me.
Oh, Carlos, this is not.
Fuck off! Eat a shit, Carlos! You beautiful bastard! Suck my dick! Finally! Finally, someone who fucks with me in the open lap gets their comeuppance.
You don't pass there, Carlos, you silly bitch.
Okay. So the goal now is to get into a rhythm as fast as possible. So I do think we can keep up with the AI here,
Oh, where
but we
am I
just have to
going?
minimize mistakes. He got what he fucking deserved. I cannot keep up. If you're looking to get wheels and pedals, check the used market. If you don't mind buying new, then Thrustmaster is your best option. Logitech wheels are a rip-off at their prices. You're basically buying the same wheel they've been making for the past 20 years. Just with a different skin. The insides are exactly the same. Not a bad idea if you're buying used, but Logitech new is the biggest waste of money. It is very hard for me to answer questions when it's raining. So if I don't see your question, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm bad. Okay, there's a corner there. See, that's what I mean. Like, practice is just a waste of time. So I'm trying to brake, obviously, where I would brake in the dry, and that's not working, so I'm just guessing on braking points. Cool. Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? I can't rest my foot on the brake now, apparently. Are you shitting me, dude? Okay, I got time for anything now. Whatever. This game's fucking stupid. AI's fine in the rain, but I can't do anything. That's fine. Super cool. I literally spun 4 times at quarter throttle in 5th gear. Great game. Love it. Bold of you to assume that the game sims that. And again, I can't get on the power. Even if it's dry. That was my fault. Yeah, I have no problem with how the cars handle in the wet. I have a problem with the
Gap behind us is
difference between
1.7
me and the
seconds.
AI. So for reference, because there's no rewinds and no restarts, we're running our AI a little bit low. Normally we're like running our AI in our own sessions at about 90-ish. 92, that kind of area. Not the best drivers in the world, but, you know, just to add some context.
Gap
So we're
to
running them at
front is
85 now.
1.8 seconds.
But, for whatever reason, in the rain, I can't keep up with anybody. Like, I'm in the back of the field. I'll try and go slow, and they just pull away. And I'll try to go fast, and I just crash. It's like they have extra grip coming out of the corners, and it's been like that since F1 2019. It's the whole reason I stopped playing 2019. Because the AI just doesn't abide by the same rules that you
The
do.
car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
All right. Points is going to be a big ask now, but like no matter what, if they come out of the corner way faster and there's nothing I can do. The good news is we're at least catching the slow people. At Baku, I couldn't catch anyone. The more slow speed corners, the AI just fucks off. So that's like the only saving grace here. I really wish it would have rained before, like in the practice sessions. So I could have got this practice in before. Okay. We could still have a decent race. I don't know if we're going to get points.
Ahead is
Ryan's doing
18.7
great, so
seconds.
that's good. That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't. The last two races I've had, I did really well, and Ryan didn't do as good, I think. So, it's my turn. That's all it is. Still got Spa coming after this. TX for gear. Man, it's really hard to have a conversation right now. I'm sorry. I'm currently using a TX, and I like it a lot, but it's also more mid. It's not as entry level. It's a bit more expensive. I would check your local used listings for racing wheels and see what you can find. Logitech's not a bad shout. Oh my god, see what I mean? Didn't really want to do that. And he's just shoving me? Okay. Check your local used listings and see what there is before you buy anything new. Was that braking zone? That was me trying to re-chat. Are you winning? No. You have eyes. You can read. I have to calm down a little bit. I'm just bummed. I love this track, and the rain fucking ruins it. Hey, we're catching the dummies in front of us. That's good. This corner's cursed in the wet. See anything? Let's go, Divka. He is Carlos Hines because he's trying to catch up. Like, I have such a hard time keeping up with him out of the corners, dude. traps. Oh my god, fuck off! GXAI. I've played through F-Zero GX on the hardest difficulty. Honestly, not far off. This is probably F-Zero GX hard AI. F-Zero GX master AI is in a league of its own. So I know I'm like shutting the door on Carlos there before everyone's like, lol, you're just turning into him. I am. But in every other situation, the AI normally backs off. If you're like 3/4 of the way past them and then close the door on them, they'll lift. Carlos's AI, for whatever reason, is just not lifting.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
How are you doing?
I've had a couple sketchy moments, but so far I've just been hanging behind the McLarens.
I'm in 19th.
Yeah, I heard that you spun several times.
I spun, I think, 4 times on one straightaway.
Yeah.
Like, I spun, got back going, spun again, got back going, spun again, got hit, got back going. And now I'm stuck behind signs.
Yeah, I'm basically stuck behind Ricardo.
Yeah, I need a safety car. Really bad.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Holy shit, I just realized the gap to 9th. Jesus fuck.
Confirm
Got
change.
14 seconds on
Combat
Geo.
confirmed.
Guess who I spun in front of?
Geo.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where to brake because I couldn't practice in the
About
weather.
halfway through lap 2, I'm like, oh hey, we're actually doing pretty good here, and then
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum.
Getting better. I just can't trust the throttle. There is no guarantee the yelling's done. I'm still learning how to drive the track in the wet, which is fair because the AI knows how to drive out of the box. Now I gotta lift so early.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
I'm faster than them in every mid-speed to high-speed corner. Anything low speed, I'm screwed. Honestly, would love to switch to the dries, even if it's temporary. Just let me get back up through the field a little bit. As soon as I see a dry line, I'm pitting. You need to give me some room, Carlos.
Good. Good job. Nice overtake.
God, his AI is just a fucking dickhead today. It's raining, dude. You gotta give me more than like a third of the car length. That's uneventful. Okay. At least we've moved forward. Kind of want to move my brakes back just a little bit, but I'm scared.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Is it just me, or am I climbing on the guys ahead of me? Okay. That's not bad news. But even then, like, I pulled away from Signs in Latifi. It's like as soon as I got ahead of them, I don't know if I just started going faster, or they just were like, ah, nothing we can do. I'll cut my legs off before I let Signs pass me. That doesn't mean he won't pass me, it just means I'm not letting him.
We're trailing our teammate by
Oh, good.
33.8 seconds.
Ooh, big pile here. The goal right now is points. If we can, there's 4 cars ahead of us. So it'll be 13th. I think we still need a safety car, but let's see if we can get at least to the lead of this pack. So 13th. I think is realistic. Sending it's what got me in this position, so we're gonna not send it. Yeah, I feel like I got faster. I feel like I'm either getting more comfortable with the throttle input, or their tires are dying a lot faster than mine. First green sector in a while. There's another big wad of them up there, but I don't know how much faster I am. Oh, what's up, Flexi, by the way? Face I haven't seen in a while. How's life? How you doing? Is that my favorite VTuber?
Catching you by 5/10 a lap.
Fluxathin.
5/10.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Have a good one, guys. Haha, backed him up. I'm smart. Dude, me and Signs are just Joe Tantoing the field right now. Signs is now friend, I think.
We having fun out there?
I am Driven's Joe Tanto.
Very cool.
I am working
So,
my way back.
I saw you got around Carlos.
I got around Carlos, Gasly, and Latifi, and I'm working on Russell right now.
Good shit.
I think download might be completing. What times are you running right now? I'm expected to be slower. You seem to have this figured out more than me, but
my best lap is a 29.3. I'm not. I haven't been looking at my lap times.
fair enough.
I saw that I was going like kind of fast one of those last laps, and I looked down. I was deployed for the entire lap.
That'll do it.
I just saw my ERS thing flash red. I'm like, oops. think I'm running in the high 29s, low 30s consistently.
Alright, my PB is a 30.4. I'm staying around there, so I'm trying to see how far off. Curves are bad.
30.093 that lap.
Yeah, you got like 4/10 on me. I think you just have more patience on the throttle than I do.
You got that big toe strat.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Oops. He just stopped? What's up, Audie? Oh, come on, Nikita. Get her going, bud. I'd like to see the AI drive based off of real life statistics, like have Mazepin be like very dangerous and unpredictable and like maybe more aggressive under the brakes, and like it'd be cool to see the AI have a little bit more individuality rather than just, oh, these guys are faster than the other. It's not necessarily a complaint, it's just like,
I think
oh,
one Red
wouldn't
Bull
that be
just
neat?
broke down. That was Checo.
Safety car.
We're expecting you in
Safety
around
car?
2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
Not looking like it.
We're at 85. Not too high. Oh god, there was a corner there. I think 85 is high enough as to where every race won't be a walk, but also we can
Yellow
still have
flag.
fun. We don't have to super try hard. There's another one.
Green flag.
There's a corner there. Okay, we gotta make up 11 seconds. I think we can. Oh, but Sonoda's 12 seconds ahead, so yeah, we need one more car to wreck out, or 12th is the best we got.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer. Our gap to the car in front is 12.0 seconds.
Okay, so what do I do now? Do I... is it... Oh, it is raining, right? I'm like, do I just stay out and see if the line gets any drier, or do we come in for those inters? That's my wear. That's my wear. That's my Rick wear. Get it? XD. No, stop it.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
You really think so? Well, hey, I guess it wouldn't hurt, right? Because I'm not going to get points regardless. So either we
Boxing
no
this
stop
lap.
it, drop back at no points, or we stop and probably don't gain Yeah. Why not? I'm down for that. Why not? Fuck it.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Yeah, if the line dries up, we gotta come in for... Oh, fuck. Slicks anyway. I'm trying a bold strategy, Ryan.
I've heard.
I
I
mean,
don't know about that one, Chief.
okay, so Sonoda was 12 seconds ahead of 11th, so I would have had to drive up... Oh, wait, no, he wasn't. I'm dumb. He was 12 seconds ahead. I'm not driving up 12 seconds. It's not happening. So either this works, and I get points, or it doesn't work, and I don't get points.
You know what?
I wasn't going to get points anyway, so I would have had to drive up 13 seconds or something like that.
If you can trust your right foot, go for it.
I'm in a little bit of a rhythm now. I'm
Yeah.
keeping an eye on the tire wear.
Fuck
Also,
it.
the track's drying out, so if we got to pit for dries, I'm in the money.
Mm.
Nah, she's right. I've been too scared to use it.
I've just been using mine on like the long straights.
I've only been using mine on turn 1, or on the main straight.
All right.
So I think I gotta nut up and use it a little bit more.
For like 4 sections of the track where you can safely use it.
The gap to the car ahead is 23.5 seconds.
So we're praying for a safety car, or for the rain to stop. The sun's coming out. Just gotta keep Gio and Shumi falling back, and I think they are continuously falling back. If we could get this in the points, that's like a win. Holy shit. Chat, keep me updated on the gap to Norris. Just for fun. I don't think we're gonna drive him down 25 seconds, but if anyone in front of us is 3 stopping, which they might be, well, we're catching. On fried tires. Well, not fried, but...
Counter argument for using more ERS.
Scary.
You have a comfortable gap on Geo.
Yeah, but eventually, when my tires get up to 50 or 60, I will not be as comfortable.
This is true.
So trying to
Okay,
use
disregard.
the tire while we can. Yeah, just not a whole lot of places to use it where it's advantageous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using it on the front straight, and that's really about it.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Playing it super safe through there. Also trying to minimize slip as much as I can. He says. Good lap.
Gap to car in front is 24.6 seconds.
Yeah, we're getting on Lando a little bit, which means we're pulling away from the guys behind. I'm just using Lando as a judge of pace. Getting better, getting way better. I think us driving like dog shit for the first half of the race actually helped a lot.
Pulling out a second lap on the car
Also,
behind.
don't forget we're doing Spa after this as well, which will surely be raining. Because why wouldn't it be? This is not our only round of the day. A little bit too confident. The beauty of Spa is I actually know the layout like fairly well. Not in F1 obviously, so I also like have to remind myself on how fast I can go into corners and braking points. But Hungary I forgot how the fucking track went, so I had to relearn that. I might as well stay out, Taylor. Unless I'm really in a pickle.
Gap to teammate ahead is 25.7 seconds.
Just in case anyone in front of us is two stopping, you never know.
Okay, looks like like some of those puddles are clearing.
Good, good,
We're
good.
still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Set tires soft.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
Set soft tires.
Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Just in case.
Good news, I've passed the McLaren. Bad news, it's not my rival.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
I'm not going to change the bias now, but I think a little bit more rear brake would have helped. There's a corner there. It's okay. Going wide here actually isn't the biggest deal in the world. Okay, yeah, no, we're starting to lose grip. It's a shame that I turned into a Beyblade. I think we would have had a decent race. Every wet race goes the exact same. I'm just terrified. I crashed for the first 10 laps and I go, oh, that's how you drive a car.
Okay, gap ahead is 25.8
Oh, I think if it
seconds.
dries up, I'm just going to not change tires. I think the gap I'll get from everyone else behind me pitting is a huge safety net. There's no point. I don't think they're going to hunt me down from like 30 seconds in the time they have left. How the tires doing? Fine. That was me. Like, they're definitely not as grippy as they were 10 laps ago, but... Hello. If they get to a point where I feel like it's undrivable, we have a pit stop in hand, too. Let's go, Divka.
Interesting.
Track's drying up. Not by much, but it's getting a little bit drier every lap.
Also hunting Ricardo.
Go get him.
Got to.
All I got-
Fight. If he beats
gotta
me, he
be-
wins the rivalry.
Oh, go get him. I'm glad this turned into a good race. I was really disappointed in myself. That's why I was so mad. I blamed it on the game or whatever, but I should have just let the car come to neutral and then drive away instead of trying to minimize position loss. At the end of the day, I was mad at myself for making a fool of myself. Oh my god, yeah, the fronts are a bit upset. I'm still bummed this wasn't a dry race. I think we could have had a top 5 if it was a dry race. But going from 19th to 8th, we improved in our starting position.
All right, I've officially NASCAR'd both of the McLarens.
Let's go. I'm starting to hear locking up noises.
Well, that's not
Our
good.
gap to the car in front is 26
How much of a gap do you have on Geo?
seconds.
21 seconds, dude.
Yeah, take it easy.
And pulling away.
Yeah, take it very easy. Just nurse it home.
As you said that, you want to guess what I did?
Almost spin the car.
I completely forgot the chicane was there.
Oh.
The other rears are, my rears are starting to go. Actually, my tires are starting to go in general, but I can just nurse it.
Yeah.
I'm staying out just in case anyone, like, triple stops.
Mm-hmm.
Or double stops and they come out, like, they switch to dries a bit too early. I doubt
Right.
it, but it's worth a shot.
Honestly, I'd
Gotten this
just
far.
try to get the 8th place. Or guarantee the 8th.
Stop sending me Paul Wall lyrics! No, I slowed down, Fluxy, to make sure I wouldn't get a corner cut penalty. It's like iRacing if you... Oh my god, I've been recording the whole stream. Oops. It's like iRacing in the sense where if you lift, it usually lets you get away with it.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so
No shit.
stay on your toes.
Weather report.
This light rain is going to be with us
Press
for a
it-
while
press the
now.
button by
Inters
accident.
seem like the fastest tyre for now. We're trailing our teammate by 31.8
Probably why I was dropping frames since I was
seconds.
recording. Oh no, it was network.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
If both McLarens want to wreck out, tire still feels quick. Like, I don't feel the tire getting slower. It's just me making mistakes. I definitely don't have the front turn that I did, but it's not that hard to fight it.
tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Let's go, Ryan.
Track's getting faster.
Ryan made a whoops. Nick! Warhead! Hello, friends. Thank you, Nick, for the resub. Trying to get a faster lap than Lando.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Shit, that won't help.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. The gap to the car ahead is 28.6 seconds.
One to go.
This is your final lap of the race.
Let's fucking go. Good job.
I had to work for that one.
Yeah, I can't imagine how slippery that was.
It wasn't too bad, honestly, because the track was drying out. So. Yeah, I saw your name tumbled down the leaderboard.
Yet another historic
Yeah, I
win under
spun.
their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes.
Spawn 3 to go, and
What do you think it
I
was
said,
that
fuck it,
absolute
we're sending
thing
it.
on the edge over the competition today?
I got
Dude,
past
I was
both the McLarens again.
Out of the drive with
I was
tons
full
of confidence on the
yeah.
track. I think their ability
Yeah.
to keep
I was
their
trying to
cool
steal
and
Lando,
doing some of the more
get a faster
hectic
lap than
parts of the
Norris
race meant they were able
to
win my
capitalize on the
rivalry.
mistakes of other drivers.
Uh-huh.
I did the last lap with my deploy on the whole time. I missed it by like a tenth because I was too
Mercedes
scared
are on
coming out of
top
the
form
corners.
once again after
Right.
an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Good recovery.
The no stop was the only chance I had, I think.
Yeah.
I think I may have been able to catch everyone else because I pulled 20 seconds on them, but...
Mm-hmm. You also would have had to deal with actually overtaking them.
Yeah, I also had to deal with the mentality of gaining rather than maintaining.
Right.
Could have went better. It sucks because I think if it was dry, we could have could have had a good finish here.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was the only one who ran a 27.
I was digging, man. I got a 28.3 on those
Oh
tires.
shit. That's good.
I figured out if you just wait to get on throttle, you can cut the fuck out of that fast left. You can like completely run the curb over. Oh, I beat him by 3/10.
Let's
Yes!
go.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I got a fast lap than Valtteri. That was my second to last lap. I ran that too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, on ye olde tires.
I think the only person that beat you was Lewis. You had the
you-
third fastest lap.
Lewis by less than a tenth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think maybe the fried inters gave me the best best of both worlds. 'Cause the track was dry-ish, but it wasn't dry enough, you know?
Yeah. You're right.
Oh,
Don't
that's
look at the
cute.
points, by the way.
Yeah, I just did. It's cute. I'm surprised it puts you ahead of me, because I think I have more wins than you do, right? Or are we even?
We both have one.
Okay, that's probably what it is. You might have a better average finish, because I like to do this thing where I spin 4 times in one straight. Yeah, I think that would have been an easy
Could be I have
win.
more podiums. I don't know.
That would have been an easy win if I would have done this, not crashed and stayed out.
Yeah.
Because I was racing with... When they pit, I was racing with... Sainz. And I finished... I was 51 seconds back. Sainz was a minute 22. So I finished 40 seconds ahead of Sainz, or 30 seconds ahead.
Oh, yeah. You absolutely would have had a pace to beat Gio just from if he pitted.
Yeah. Oh,
But
God, yeah.
still, yeah.
They were slowing me up in corners, too. Like, I
Right.
couldn't get into a rhythm staying behind them, so it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Please, for the love of Christ, don't rain in Spa.
Please.
Or at least full wets. Like, I hate these races where it's like, what fucking setup do we run?